The PL Show is brought to you by Kel Charcoal, Kel 360, and Kel Kids Toothpaste. Hello and welcome to today's edition of the Kel Toothpaste PL Show. You know, it's a week of Christmas, so we're all excited. No matter what we've been through this year, it's still the week of Christmas, so it's appropriate to wish you a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year in advance. This has been an exciting season. Without you, it wouldn't have been successful as it is. So we appreciate you. And I'd like to say that we have a little something for you, our followers on social media especially. So you need to continue following, liking, and sharing. And you never know what will give you this Christmas season. It's a good time to share our pages. It's the PL Show on all our social media platforms. And you know that the PL Show is proudly brought to you by Kel Toothpaste range of products. It's the Kel 360, Kel Kids, and Kel Charcoal. Today, we don't get to celebrate a phenomenal lady. I think we should call it the special PG edition, or is it the PM edition? Because we are celebrating a phenomenal gentleman. Or is it a phenomenal man? You'll get to know shortly. When we return from the break, I'll introduce him to you. We only don't celebrate women. We celebrate men as well, who are making it in their various fields as well. We'll be right back after the break. Then we get talking with this phenomenal gentleman right here on the Phenomenal Lady Show.
Mama Chelsea.
Fe.
Different era, better result. Time has changed and time has brought Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. Healthy gums, anti-cavity, fresher breath, and it whitens teeth. Kel Charcoal Toothpaste. Sankofa.
Yenchi. Kel Charcoal Toothpaste.
Happy smile.
Hello, my friends. My name is Kel Kids Toothpaste.
Wow.
I was made to be gentle on your gum, but protected. I will protect your teeth from cavity, make your teeth whiter, stronger, keep your mouth fresh all day. And best of all, I'm strawberry flavored. So put on a smile and try me.
That's amazing.
Just try me. That's my job.
If you say so, jump on my brush. Makes your teeth stronger, chicky whiter, chicky stronger. Yay! You did it!
I'm glad you like your new toothpaste. Don't forget to brush both day and night.
Kel Kids, happy smile.
Welcome back to the Kel Toothpaste PL Show. And before the break, I told you that today we are not celebrating a phenomenal lady. It's the PG edition of the Kel Toothpaste PL Show because we are celebrating a phenomenal gentleman, or is it a phenomenal man? He's the CEO of the Gentleman's Club. It's an NGO that seeks to mentor young boys, or should I say young men as well. Calvin Donkor is my guest for today. Welcome.
Thanks, man.
Over the period, we all know that the focus is always on young girls. Why did you choose young boys?
Looking at you guys' culture, because this is my first time in Ghana. It was like my sixth time. And watching the shows about like mentorship, counseling and everything, they chose to focus on the female a lot, which I want to make a difference of it. Like the males still need help, because we need help. I'll put myself into it. Okay. We go through a lot of stuff to get to the female to help them out too. So I came up with that to help the Ghanaian male youth. Yeah.
Thankfully, you grew up both in Ghana and US, right?
Yes.
How many years were you in Ghana, you would say?
5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you have an appreciation of both cultures. What would you say would be the difference?
So my Ghanaian culture was not that strong, but the US culture was very well. I'll say my mom is a Ghanaian American, so she didn't really train me with the Ghana culture that much, yeah.
At what point did you decide to set up a gentleman's club?
My work history was in the military, and seeing a lot, I was part of the male units, like infantry, so we do a lot of craziness stuff. People was really reaching out for me for help, like the male stuff on the street in New York. That's where I live, in the Bronx. And I found out that now I can do something to have that passion and have that kind of thing they need to help the male youth, so I can do something to help them. So I think I came to Ghana in 2017. I discussed that with a few of my friends, and they were kind of liking it. They gave me the support and the help. And 2018 is when I came up with it. And that's when I met one of my students. Okay. And I started with them. We were like a few of us, but I didn't give up because that's something that I wanted to do to help them. So
Gentleman's Club, you say, started in New York, in the Bronx?
Well, it didn't start in New York. I say it started myself. It started in the Bronx, but Ghana here, it started 2018. Yeah, that's when we registered everything. Yeah.
We'll get talking more about it.
Sure.
But the next video, which is the 360 segment, sums up everything. And that segment is brought to you by Kel 360 toothpaste. You know that sometimes you're desperate of getting toothpaste that will take care of all the family, but thinking about the cost as well. Well, Kel 360 is here for that. It gives you that fresh breath all day, takes away cavity, and then also protects your gum. It's FDA approved. Let's get into 360 on the PO Show. Well, so that's a 360. It summarizes everything that Calvin Donkor has been doing, and also what your NGO, Gentleman's Club, has been doing. I'm sure most of the time you are not here, but you have your people taking care of it.
Yeah.
How has it been, you say?
To tell the truth, it wasn't easy because comparing that with work, I had to sacrifice. Because most of the students knows the kind of work that I do. And when I go to work, I'm not allowed to use my phone. So sometimes I just have to lie to ask permission to go to the toilet, give them like an hour, make sure that they're doing all right. They're doing what they need to do. They're focused on their goals and their school thing is going on. I just go back to work. So it wasn't easy. But I had a counselor, advisor who was running it for me. He did pretty much a good job.
Well, so at 16, that's when you moved to America, is it? How was it?
It was just my mom came pick me up. I don't know, she brought me back again because I was a bad boy.
Oh, were you? Tell me
I was
about it. What were you up to?
Well, at 5'5", I went back. I was part of a gang in New York, one of the rough gang in the Bronx. And we lost a few friends. My mom couldn't take it no more. So she shipped me back to to Ghana, sorry. And my aunties and, the Ghanaian culture, I didn't like it, but at 16, she found out I was just changed a little bit. She brought me back. So you
continued schooling when you went back?
No, I didn't school. I went back. I went straight to the army when I was 17 years old.
Okay.
The US Army, yeah.
Wow, that's at a tender age. How was it?
17 as a private was stressful. Yeah, dealing with a whole bunch of people that you don't know.
But you were tough then. You were tough enough to be part of a gang.
But it was a different level. It was a different culture. From the street to the US Army was a different thing. The discipline, that's where they're going to feed you with a whole lot of discipline, a lot. They train you to how to be a man, how to take care of yourself and take care of one another, take care of the things that you get yourself involved in, other stuff. So, I mean, I'll say thanks to the Army, it makes me the man who I am today. It's part of it.
Reformed you? It did?
It did.
Okay. It appears your experience led you to, forming or giving birth to the Gentleman's Club.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it
Sure.
when we return from the short break.
Mommy.
Mama Chelsea. Fair.
Different era, better result. Time has changed and time has brought Kel Chocolate Toothpaste, healthy gums, anti-cavity, fresher breath, and it whitens teeth. Kel Chocolate Toothpaste, Sankofa,
Yenchi, Kel Chocolate Toothpaste.
happy smile.
Welcome back to the Kel Toothpaste PO show. And I've always said that this is a special edition, which is the PM or PG edition, because we are celebrating a phenomenal gentleman. He's the CEO of the Gentleman's Club. It's an NGO that mentors young men and young adults, especially focuses on boys. And the CEO himself is here with us, Calvin Donkor. I know that Ephraim has also joined us. We'll talk to Ephraim shortly because he's one of the first beneficiaries of the Gentleman's Club. But we've been talking about your experience, how hardened you were, how you ended up in the military, and how it reformed you such that you wanted to help other young boys not to end up like you did, because there was timely intervention for you. How did it all start?
Started with Michael, and when I came, I think I saw him once, and I saw how he was talking, and I found that I can do something to change their culture, because I have what to make him as a man, and that's why it's part of it too.
And that's when you met Ephraim?
Yeah.
Let's talk about how you met and how it all started between you and Ephraim.
Wait.
Because he was your first student, you'd say, right?
To show my brother's cousin. I'll put it out there as Michael. And they went to the same school, university. And then there I met him, and he was going through a lot too. And I was like, my mom advice and motivational and stuff was keeping them going. So he found out that he named me Ashkakin. He told me that he wanted me to be part of his life.
Okay.
And I was like, give me time to think about it. And that's when I went and I prayed to God, because he cannot start something just by
You prayed.
I had to find out, is that my passion, that's my gift, because I cannot just come up and do things that I don't understand. So I had to give myself some time to understand myself, to train myself with it, and I came out good, and I found out, okay, this is it. Now I have the key words, I have the weapons to transform somebody, and that's when I started.
And here's Ephraim Natikofi. Welcome. So at that point, you reached out to him. How did you even meet him in the first place?
Met him through my friend, my colleague at school. So he told me about him, and I think he asked me to go and escort him. He was going to visit Cabin. So when we went and we spoke, so since then everything started. So it was later after he left, and then Papi told me Cabin wants to put up organization, so he did love if I'll be part of it and all that. Though I love to work with Calvin, but I've never thought it's going to be an NGO or something to help people. And he was like, I look different among our colleagues and all that, so he think I'll have a positive impact. I was like, okay, cool, felt it. And then, so I think that's how I started.
You are the first beneficiary, and I'm told that you are running a Gentleman's Club in the absence of Calvin Donkor, right?
No, he's called Charles, but he too is part of it. He's a leader now.
Okay.
He has his own students. So.
Okay. Yes. How many students do you have now?
I'm having 4.
4?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And so in all, how many children are you mentoring?
We have like 15.
Yes,
I'm not mistaken, 15. Yeah, and
dotted across the country, or does it
I think one is out the village.
Eastern region.
He was the one that they went and donated food and stuff.
In the video that
in the video,
Largely, you're concentrated in Accra, you'd say?
Yes. When it comes to recruiting people, we are very selective. Yes, so we only help the brilliant but needy students and the youth, people who are willing to take their life into the next stage. Yes, so it's a global thing, but as it stands now, due to financial constraints and all that, we are being selective because we think it's about quality and not quantity. So even if we can get the best from the few who are going to change the rest of their life, then from there we can think globally. But as it stands now,
Brilliant but needy students is what I'm picking from everything that you've said. How do you select them? How do you find these boys?
Through conversation and talking, my observation, looking to them and just reading them, their body postures and other stuff, then it tells me that, okay, now this person need help. And back to their school performance, I asked for their results in every season you guys do?
Every semester.
Yeah, and they send it to me on my phone through email. So me in Canada, I take time because I sometimes go on leave without pay because I want to sacrifice for them. So, and I just take time to read through, and I call them up and I'll be questioning them, and they'll be telling me the cause, the trouble. Sometimes it's financial problem, so I sacrifice a lot. Yeah, I live alone, I'm single, so I'm like, you know what? I don't have, but I can share with you to make your school goals be successful, and I'll be doing that left and right.
So most of these young boys or men, they are in the universities, the tertiary level?
Yeah, he's done right now. Okay. He's on his own, but most of them...
How about the other 15?
The other 15, yeah.
Most of them tertiary?
Most of them, yeah.
My concern is how you find them, so that if there's anyone watching that would need such help, how they can reach out.
So his friends, they go out and spread the words at school. And they'll be like, they call me Capone, sorry. They'll be like, Capone, we found somebody. I'm like, okay, link me with the person. And they just send me their number. And Charles, the advisor, will do the interview face to face, and I'll do it at one on call. I do a lot of background check because my background was not that good and my heart was good. So I make sure that I pick the good ones out of the bad ones. So when it coming to me, I don't want to have no criminal trouble or nothing with the government. You have a questions that you have to answer all the questions. We visit your family, we sit down with your mom and dad, we question each and everybody, and based on the answer they're gonna give me and what I'm gonna see from it, if I like you, if it convince me enough for me to take you to be a part of my club, fine, I'll give you the handshake. Welcome on board.
And so the benefits of being a member of the Gentleman's Club is reforming you, and because of the experience that you have had, you're able to impact. So you have people, mentors that mentor these young ones also?
Yeah.
You'd say? How many mentors do you have?
He's one of, but he's under training right now.
Okay.
Sometimes we deal with a lot of problems, like lack of confidence and lack of staff and motivation, so they don't know how to advise or address the issue. So most of the time it comes straight to me to do it. So they're under training. I want them to identify the problem. This is how you do it to solve it. This is how you do it to make the person feel like, okay, this is the person I can trust. Not take the word out there and just be shaming that person. It's not allowed now. We have do's and don'ts in the Gentleman's Club.
Okay.
So we have a book too that we follow too.
Oh, okay. There are rules.
Yeah, there are rules,
Gentleman's Club. Finally, how would you say this Gentleman's Club has impacted you such that those watching can also emulate and walk in those steps?
Yes, it's been a blessing, you know. Living in a world where like we are exposed to information, lots of information around, but the issue is how are you going to shape your life? Where do you want to take your life to? And be part of Gentleman's Club really helped me with the books and the courses we are on. It makes you organized in life, you know. You can be easily distracted with these phones here and there. It keeps you in shape. It keeps you being focused in school. You know, when you're at tertiary school, a whole lot of things happen. Okay. But we have a defined set to run for the semester in order. You know this is what you're supposed to do. You have to hit these targets. So the targets we set in place help us to stay focused. The media really controls the youth now. I think most of the youth have been brainwashed. That's why you see all sort of illegal stuff going on. You know, but when you are part of Gentleman's Club, we let you know to see the other side of life. We have seminars, webinar calls, and here and there. So it's really impactful.
I'm inspired also. Ephraim Natekofi, we're grateful that you're able to join us for today. Calvin Donkor, finally, I'm sure that you would want to give a word or two to those young ones out there.
Sure.
And knowing what you have been through and where you are today.
Well, there's a new culture now because COVID has come to change everything. So it's not easy out there. We live in a jungle. So whatever you're doing, make sure you're doing it in a positive way and don't give up at yourself. Once you give up, the person next to you is gonna give up on you and go be a quitter. And no one's gonna trust in the society. So keep doing what you do in a positive way. Believe in yourself, don't feel shame. Don't compare yourself to nobody. Just do what yourself wants to do and pray to God. Because I went through the same channel and I was there. And the Bronx is crazy. Everybody that knows about the Bronx will tell you, you know, and people didn't help me. I had to help my own self, pray to God and God help me. And so don't give up at yourself.
Thank you very much, Calvin Donkor, for joining us. That's the CEO of the Gentleman's Club. And we have a tradition on the show, and especially it's a season of giving. Because we are in the Christmas week, and we want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance. We have the Kel Kids toothpaste, we have the Kel Charcoal, and the Kel 360. With the Kel kits, it's strawberry flavored, so it's easy for our children to brush their teeth. For the Kel Charcoal, which you'll be very much interested in, it gives you that white teeth. You know, you didn't grow up too much in Ghana, but when we were growing up, they used to dip plantain pedoncle in charcoal to brush our teeth, to give us that white teeth. Now you don't. I'm sure Ephraim knows that. Now you don't have to go through all that. All you need to do is just use the Kel Charcoal, and it's spreading like wildfire. Everybody is using the Kel Charcoal toothpaste, and the Kel 360 also gives you the fresh breath all day long, good for the entire family. So you can use it with a gentleman's glove as well.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it too.
You can have a look at it and have a feel as well. I want you to hold it for all of us.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you too. And continue to be the phenomenal gentleman that you are.
Sure.
And thanks for gracing our show today.
Thanks.
We are grateful. And that's it for our segment with the Gentleman's Club. When we return, we'll get to have a sit down with our proud sponsors, Samara Company Limited. Please stay with us on the PO Show.
Hello, my friends. My name is Kel Kids Toothpaste.
Wow.
I was made to be gentle on your gum, but protected. I will protect your teeth from cavity, make your teeth whiter, stronger, keep your mouth fresh all day. And best of all, I'm strawberry flavored. So put on a smile and try me.
That's amazing.
Just try me. That's my job.
If you say so, jump on my brush. Makes your teeth stronger. Chicky chicky whiter. Chicky chicky stronger. Yay! You did it!
I'm glad you like your new toothpaste. Don't forget to brush both day and night.
Kel Kids. Happy smile.
You're welcome back to the Kel Toothpaste PO Show, and it's the business segment. And every time we have to talk business, it's exciting because we get to sell a product. And today we are not selling an ordinary product. We are selling the Kel Toothpaste range of products. We have the Kel Charcoal, Kel 360, and the Kel Kids toothpaste. And it's a season of giving. You never know what you can get for yourself. It's a good time to get on our social media platforms and share, like and share. That's all you need to do. You never know. You win for yourself a wonderful package from Samara Company Limited. Today, we have joining us in the studio, Roberta Ampadu. She's the Southern Sector Coordinator for the Kel Toothpaste, where we know that we get a happy smile. Welcome, Roberta.
Thank you.
It's a Christmas season, so I would say Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance.
Thank you, same to you.
You know, since the Kel toothpaste hit the market, everywhere you pass is Kel. What was the magic?
There's not really a magic, but you know, Samara Company, our hallmark is quality. So with a little advertisement, it hits the market.
And what would you say the response has been from those who have been using it?
It's been encouraging. It's really been encouraging from all the customers.
Let's talk about the range of products.
We have the Kel Charcoal, made with activated charcoal, that's activated bamboo charcoal. And with the Kel 360, it's made with cool mint. With the Kel Kids too, that is also made with a strawberry flavor. You know, the kids, when it's strawberry, they will love it. They will love to use it over and over again. And it's also between the ages of 2 to 6 years.
It's interesting that, you know, most of the time we get toothpaste on the market, but there's not really a focus on the kids.
Yeah.
So why the focus on the kids with the introduction of Kel Kids toothpaste, you'd say?
Well, as I said earlier, the kids toothpaste is not really in the market. So we as Samara also thought of the kids and how sensitive their teeth is. Then we brought out the Kel Kids for them. Because what is involved is it's gum protection, it protects the gum, and then it's also for anti-cavity. It just takes cavity off the kids. You know, our kids, they like sweets and all that. So as they take the sweets, there's Kel Kids there to fight against cavity.
And are we sending the message also? Because I know some children that anytime they're using the Kel Kids, there's a temptation of, ingesting it because of the taste and the smell. Are we sending the message enough for them to also know that you
Yes,
can't eat
we
it?
are. We are doing that because it's strawberry flavored. We also specifically made it for kids, unlike the kale charcoal and the 360, which the ingredients are high. But with the kale kit, because we know they are kids, definitely they will swallow and all that. With the ingredients, the chemicals in it, it's not that high to
make it harmful to them.
Yes,
okay.
please.
I know everywhere you pass, you see kale charcoal sign everywhere. But how available is the product on the market, you say?
We have our sales vans across the country because we have different areas that we have the vans going to make sales.
Okay.
So when it comes to our distribution channel, we have it almost in all the corners of the country.
Okay. But I'm into business too. Okay. I want to start selling kale toothpaste range of products. If I want to be a vendor, what's the avenue for me to be able to do so?
Kale toothpaste, it's everywhere in our offices in the country, as it is as a shop, either a wholesale market, either supermarkets and the malls as well. We do distribute to these places. So if you want it, it's either a call away, or the distribution vans will just come to your doorstep.
Oh, okay. So it's not difficult at all.
Not at all.
To just be a vendor for Samara Campbell. I just walk into your office.
Sure.
And that's it.
Yes.
Do I need much? Do I need a lot of?
It doesn't matter
capital?
the quantity.
Okay.
It doesn't matter the amount of money you have. Any amount, any quantity you want. If you walk in, you'll be given. Or if a sales van comes to you too, you'll be given as well.
Okay. And how affordable are the products you
They are very affordable.
In fact, some have said it's too affordable. Well, so should we expect kale toothbrush very soon?
Sure.
We
Sure.
should expect it.
Yes.
Okay. Before we go, I would want you to, give a message or two, especially because of the Christmas season, to our viewers and those who have been following the avid users of the kale range of products.
Christmas is just in the corner, so we have to be careful how we celebrate Christmas and all that. We should still enjoy the Christmas with a happy smile. And also, we should expect more from Samara Company.
Thank you very much, Roberta Ampadu. She's the Southern Sector Coordinator for the kale toothpaste. I would have loved her to do the rest of the LPM for us today, since she's here herself. But of course, you know what kale charcoal does. It gives you that happy smile that you always want, that white teeth, plus the fresh breath to last you all day. With the kale 360 also is a cool mint, she's told you, and it prevents cavity, protects your gum as well, and is safe for the entire family. And with the kale kits, it's for between 2 to 6 years, and it has strawberry, and it's the brushing time now is fun time, and you always have that happy smile. Well, that's our show for today. Is the Kale Toothpaste PL show. We've had a phenomenal gentleman also join us for the show today, and once again from all of us to you, it's the Christmas week, so we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance. Stay safe and enjoy the Christmas no matter the situation. Have a good day. I am Emefa Apawu.
Odona kama commemorate. Paint, smile, mami chanche. Faint, kron vera dio saint. Pento kwa kasa ne complaint. They, they give me pressure. Your love I no fit measure. I go and diamond treasure. Merci beaucoup, my pleasure.